Imagine this scene. The camera opens on a quiet suburban street just after sunrise. A low hum grows louder as a fresh 2026 Chevrolet Cobalt rolls into frame, its new silhouette catching the morning light. The viewer gets that first impression moment, the kind where you know right away that this is not the modest compact sedan the Cobalt once was. This new generation carries itself with the presence of a car that has something to prove, and that is exactly what this review is here to explore. Today we are diving into the interior, exterior, performance, and pricing of the 2026 Chevrolet Cobalt, and by the end you will know whether this car earns a place on your shopping list. The camera circles the car slowly, revealing a sleeker and more athletic body than any Cobalt in the past. The front grille is more sculpted now with a wider and more confident expression. The LED lighting signature sweeps outward like sharp, narrowed eyes. The hood has subtle character lines that give it shape without going overboard, and the fenders blend smoothly into the side panels. As the camera pans to the profile, the redesign becomes even more clear. This Cobalt is slightly longer and lower than earlier versions, giving it a sports sedan stance rather than the economy car vibe that defined its past reputation. Chrome touches are minimal, replaced by a more modern approach with body-colored accents and integrated aerodynamic details that guide airflow from front to rear. Moving to the rear of the car, the taillights wrap inward in a bold curve and the deck lid carries a built-in spoiler line that adds a touch of sportiness without making the design feel forced. The dual-tipped exhaust on the Performance Package model stands out as the camera follows the rear bumper. The lines stay clean and uncluttered, reflecting a clear focus on design maturity. The 2026 Cobalt wants to be taken seriously, and visually, it succeeds. Next the camera cuts to the door being opened. The interior shot begins with a close-up of the dashboard materials. You see soft touch surfaces, stitching that looks handcrafted, and a layout that is far more premium than anyone familiar with older Cobalt models would expect. The centerpiece is a large touchscreen floating near the top of the dash. It responds quickly as the driver scrolls through menus, showing smartphone integration, navigation, and a customizable interface that allows drivers to tailor their driving experience. The digital instrument cluster behind the steering wheel looks equally sharp, with crisp graphics and a design that adapts according to the driving mode selected. The seats are supportive with firm bolstering that hugs the driver without ever feeling restrictive. Chevy offers both fabric and synthetic leather options, and the upper trims even feature soft luxury-grade materials that make long drives easier on the body. The rear seats have improved legroom thanks to the slightly longer wheelbase. When the camera shifts to a shot from inside the back seat looking forward, the cabin looks roomy, upscale, and surprisingly quiet thanks to new sound-deadening materials hidden throughout the structure. Moving deeper into the cabin experience, the script focuses on technology. The 2026 Cobalt includes wireless charging, multiple USB-C ports, and an upgraded audio system that provides richer depth and clarity. The ambient lighting glows gently from the door panels and under the dashboard, shifting color based on drive mode. Safety tech takes an even bigger step forward. The camera cuts to footage of the display showing alerts for lane keeping assistance, adaptive cruise control, blind spot warning, and forward collision alerts. Chevy has clearly made an effort to bring the Cobalt into the modern era rather than leaving it as an entry-level afterthought. The script now transitions to performance. The Cobalt pulls onto an open road for a test drive. Under the hood, the base engine is a fuel-efficient compact turbo that prioritizes smooth acceleration and strong mileage numbers. It offers enough punch to feel confident merging and passing without ever feeling sluggish. The upgraded engine option is more lively and adds excitement to the drive with quicker throttle response and a more engaging sound. The camera captures the tachometer climbing as the car accelerates. The steering feels sharper than before, providing more direct feedback. The suspension does a good job balancing comfort with control, absorbing bumps without becoming too soft. When the car enters a winding section of road, it remains composed and stable, making the driving experience feel enjoyable and refined. As the drive continues, the video highlights the quietness inside the cabin even at higher speeds. Wind noise is minimal and the turbo engines stay relatively quiet and less pushed aggressively. Braking feel is strong and confidence-inspiring. Viewers see a close-up of the brake pedal as the car slows smoothly from highway speeds. Overall, the performance of the 2026 Cobalt stands out because it gives drivers a sense of capability and confidence rather than just basic transportation. The script now shifts toward the topic of fuel efficiency. The base turbo offers excellent mileage thanks to the improved engine tuning and lighter chassis materials. For drivers looking for an economical daily car without sacrificing comfort or technology, this model becomes a compelling choice. The upgraded engine sacrifices a little fuel economy but offers more power, making it ideal for those who want more fun in their commute. Then we transition to the pricing segment. The camera shows the car parked in front of a dealership with a narrator explaining the breakdown. The starting price for the base model sits comfortably in the competitive compact sedan range, making it accessible for young drivers, small families, or anyone looking for value. Higher trims climb into a more premium range but justify the increase with luxury touches, advanced features, and performance enhancements. What makes the 2026 Cobalt attractive is the amount of equipment included even at the lower trims. Many competitors require buyers to purchase expensive packages just to get essential tech, but Chevy includes much of it as standard. The camera returns to a slow panoramic sweep of the car as the narration reflects on the full experience. The 2026 Chevrolet Cobalt represents a major leap forward for the nameplate. It is no longer a simple budget car. It now stands as a modern, comfortable, tech-filled sedan that competes seriously with well-established rivals. From its refined exterior design to its upgraded cabin and surprisingly polished driving performance, it shows that Chevrolet aimed to redefine expectations for compact sedans in this segment. The video moves into closing thoughts. The camera captures the Cobalt driving into the sunset as the narrator summarizes the review. For buyers seeking practicality, fuel efficiency, modern technology, and a sense of style without stretching the budget, the 2026 Cobalt is worth strong consideration. For those who want a little more excitement, the upgraded performance trim adds enjoyment without sacrificing comfort. The new design language, improved ride quality, and enhanced feature list show that Chevrolet listened to what drivers wanted and delivered a car that stands out in its class. As the video ends, the narrator encourages viewers to test drive it themselves, because the best way to understand how far the Cobalt has come is to get behind the wheel and feel the difference firsthand.